Do you like my YouTube videos? If you do, please leave a comment and actually click on the like button. And if you want, you can hit subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. Hey, and go ahead and click that bell icon to be notified. Thanks. Take care, guys.
So I've seen a lot of videos where people will say, do Savannah monitors make good pets? And people will say, no, they're mean, they're too crazy, you can't tame them down. And so excuse this impromptu filming, because this is just off my cell phone here. And I don't understand those people. So guess what we're doing? Oh, yep, I'm filming you. This is Simba and I. We're just laying outside on the front lawn. I'm getting a little bit of a tan action because of him. And I'm laying right next to him. And we've just been chilling. And he'll put his head on me too. But look, his arms are back. His butt's completely down. His legs are back. He's just completely rested. Now he's going to come over, check out the phone. Yeah. Hi, can you back up? But these people who say Savannah monitors are untamable, I don't understand you guys. This guy is fully tamed. We're friends. You know, it's nice and easy. So that's number one. The second one is people will say, hey, are you afraid that your Savannah monitor is going to bite you? Well, no. I'm not afraid of that at all. I know it's a possibility that it could happen. And it's going to happen either food related because I do something wrong, or, well, that's really it. I mean, because you know how to read your animal, right? Just how you know how to read a dog. If it was in a bad mood and you were worried that your dog was going to bite you, it would be no different. So, you know, I feed him with tongs now because he eats his food, he eats the bugs, and I supply them. And I guess there's a possibility if when he was going for a bug, if I had a bug in my hand or something, he could get me. But, I mean, you take care of that stuff. That would be your fault. You know, user error, as we would say. And, man, it's a hot day. He's moved from the grass to go onto the sidewalk because the sidewalk has a lot of heat in it. All right, here, I've gotten ahead of him a little bit. Hi! But constantly, I'm sitting up now, constantly when we're outside together, he will come after we are laying down together just catching some rays, because obviously, you know, you can't do this bonding time. He's looking at me like, what the heck? You can't do this bonding time in the winter because you can't bring him outside, although I'll let him in the house with me in the winter, but we can't get outside, and, you know, with this heat, it's a nice day. But here's my hand. He's licking it. It's right in front of his face. He just ignores it. I'm not scared that he's going to bite me because you can tame him down so well. Hi, buddy. You know, this is my buddy. So he'll constantly, while we're outside here, crawl up and come onto my lap and lay down. And I'm not scared of that. I don't have to worry about that. Hi. And the other thing we do is, you know, we play fetch. We play with his ball. See what happens here. This is when you would say maybe he's at his most aggressive. I like how he always looks at it. He's like, how did this ball get out here? And he's mad about it because, you know, somehow it got outside. Oh, hi, precious boy. He's just posing. That's just what happens. But sunbathing. But even when we play with his ball, I will pick up, I'll hold the ball, and he'll bite it and he'll go after it. But he's never bitten my hand. And if he did, you know, it's the risk I took from holding the ball. And I'm not a fool to that. Let me show you how we'll play together. So he loves this ball. A lot of times he'll whip it back and forth in his head and whip it at me. That way I can throw it back at him. But I like to grab it too. Again, always grabbing the sides of the ball because his mouth is up and down. And I'll hold it way up high and he'll actually jump for it, which is really cool. And even in that, you know, I know what I'm doing, and I know that there's a risk of holding something that he's going to come, you know, through the air to bite. And that's a risk that I'm taking, but that's not something he's doing on purpose to try to bite me. And again, I'm not scared that he's going to bite me. Let's show you. This is, you know, the untamable Savannah monitors. People say they don't make good pets. I say they make great pets, especially if you want a monitor lizard
that doesn't have to eat meat. This is a guy who's going to eat, 98% bugs. Yeah, you can mix in a little bit of fresh prey. You can mix in a little bit of fish. If you mix in prey, the less fattening, the better, because you don't want them to get obese. But this is a monitor lizard that gets to a good size. He's pushing, he's getting close to 4 feet when we go all the way to the tip of the tail there. And he doesn't eat meat. You don't have to buy live rodents. You don't have to buy frozen thawed. Well, frozen that then you thaw. You can just get him bugs, which is even better, because if you get your own, oh, here he comes. Here he comes. If you get your own, hi. He just came speeding right up to me. He's going to crawl up on me. If you get your own dubia roach colony, then you're spending practically nothing on his food or her food. The males will get a little bit larger. But again, here we go, guys. Just petting him. The harness is on him. People have asked, like, if he's so tame, why is he on a harness? Well, one is, I don't want him to run after a bug or a bird or something like that. And two, I do want to make other people feel safe when they come around, because people who walk see him all the time. And they're like, what is that? Can we come see him? And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, absolutely. He's not going to bite you. Would you like a picture with this guy? He's, he's the most friendliest monitor there is out there. And this is, again, supposedly as he circles me, one of the most untamable monitors that people will say, hey, I don't recommend a Savannah monitor. Well, I can't recommend them more. Now, guys, you have to work with your monitor. There's no other way to say it. If you want a tame Savannah monitor, I worked with this guy. He was, I don't know, he was maybe 3 inches. He was, a fresh baby. And he hissed at me, although that was more out of fear. He never tried to bite me, but he hissed. And, I had to gain his trust. And now he goes over my leg. Again, I put my hand in front of his mouth. I pick him up with one hand because he wants to go under my bushes. And I don't want him to go under the bushes, because then he's going to go in there and who knows what he's going to dig around. And hi, buddy. Yeah. But just, I guess, to stop the rambling, guys, these guys do make absolutely great pets. They are, if you get them as a baby, they are absolutely tameable, especially if it's not a wild caught baby. But even if it was, I don't think you have to work that hard, because they're so smart and they know who you are. They know who takes care of them. When it's time for us to go in, he walks up to the porch. I open the front door. He goes into the house. He walks into the house on his own. He waits there for me to take the harness off of him. He's always like, how did this get here? I want to eat this. He waits for me to take the harness off right in like the front little entrance way that's tiled. I take his harness off, the leash, away, and I pick him up and I put him in his cage. That's it. That's all he wants. He constantly wants hugs throughout the day. So I can't tell you how great, I can't tell you enough how great having a Savannah monitor is. It's not huge like a water monitor. It doesn't need that extra water. It doesn't need super big things to climb up on. What they want are bugs and affection. Lots of affection. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here as he's chewing this thing. And notice how rude he's sitting on me. And there's a lot of weight on my leg there. He's sitting on me while he's chewing that. This is that, the wild, untamable beast. Right? Okay, guys, take care.